Enough, Reggie.
Alright guys, it's that time of year again. We're uploading once a year, I guess. I don't know. It has been a hell of a long time since I put anything out on this channel, aside from my recent YouTube Shorts post, which I'll get more into that later on. But a good place to start is I'm okay, I'm alive and well. Just been going through adult things, this, that, and the fourth. I'm not gonna get too much into depth about it because it's irrelevant to this channel. It's not a personal blog or anything. That's besides the point. Today's video is gonna be essentially like a review on Helldivers, pretty much. And I'm not gonna lie, since it dropped on Xbox, I have not played not a single other game. The reason being is because like it's absolute chaos. There's storylines to it. There's just a lot of factors as to why I'm just playing this game all the time now, because it's just amazing. It is just an amazing game. This game is, well, I mean, while it's made well, it's made in one of the poorest engines ever, but if somehow manages to work, because even the silliest of fucking like glitches that go on in this game just make the game 10 times better. Simply because everything that happens in the game is canon. Whether you get shot up 50,000 feet up in the air by a Hive Lord, or you just, I don't know, it could just be anything at this point. Matter of fact, I'll give you guys a little montage of my experience on the recent expedition that ended up in total failure, known as Righteous Reclamation.
Liberty, my arm! Dropping package!
Hey man, you need to sit your motherfucking ass.
Southeast, close.
Helldiver, you'll face a Hive.
I beg you. No. Nothing. You have nothing to do with this decision.
Where are you going?
Hey,
look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Hope you guys enjoyed that segment on the video. It took me a lot of time making this shit, so just yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed that. But this right here is exactly why I love this game and I love its community. The community, dog, the community is so well in tune, at least for the most part. But it's not just the community as well, it's also the developers Arrowhead. They have done such a good job paying attention to what the community wants and needs, dropping good DLC packs, and dropping all these great ass updates and all. And bringing Helldivers 2 to Xbox is such a good way to just bring the entire gaming community together as a whole, instead of having these whole console wars bullshit that's been going on for the last over 10 years or so. Like, having PS5 and Xbox players go hand in hand in a game, I thought I'd never see the day come. I also gotta say that thanks to this game, it's inspired me to come back into the YouTube scene and content creating scene as a whole, with especially in TikTok. Now that I'm uploading on there as well, I'll drop a link in the description for any videos that I have there for you guys if you want to check that out. I also plan on streaming pretty soon as well on Twitch and on potentially TikTok once I get a new laptop or repair mine, because something's wrong with it. It will not stay on and it overheats in seconds. But I digress. Helldivers 2, by far one of my most favorite games ever right now, and I don't even think there's ever going to be another game out there just like this. There is not going to be one like this at all for probably a very long time. Honestly, some of my only complaints about this game in general are like the bugs, not the terminids. I'm talking about like the glitches and bugs that occur in this game every so often, especially when you're trying to survive. And it can be very, very, very frustrating, especially with like invisible walls that you get stuck into, corpses that aren't even there that you're stuck to, that you're trying to run away from the enemy. This, that, and the fourth. You get what I'm trying to say here. Not to mention, whenever you have the blitz missions on trying to take out hives and nests and all that, I feel like 12 minutes is honestly not enough time, give or take, for a full squad, especially when you're in difficulty 10. But difficulty 10 is meant to be difficult, so I should really complain in that field all that much. I also have to mention some of the players that are on Helldivers, but they're not actually contributing to what's really important, like fronts or planets that could benefit Super Earth by liberating those planets, but they're more focused on liberating planets that are nowhere near associated to what's going on. Also known as Gibbons, as so labeled by Thynier. We could take Righteous Reclamation for an example. The whole point of being on that planet was to collect as many samples as possible, or just to collect the required amount of samples that we need to be able to get into the gloom at a certain point in time. But we failed to do that because what everybody was trying to do was play difficulty 10 and try to kill the Hive Lord and try to liberate the planet, which was not the main goal. It is said too in the instructions on the map on what you're supposed to do. At that point, screw the main mission, focus on gathering as many supplies, or samples as much as possible, so that we can go ahead and stay on the good side of the things. But no, we failed to do that, and now other planets are paying the price for it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right here. I'll be trying to work more on my uploads when I can, and just stay tuned on what's coming up next, because I got stuff cooking up. I might start streaming on Twitch pretty soon, like I said before, and go ahead and follow the TikTok. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment, your thoughts on Helldivers being brought to Xbox, or what's going on in terms of recent events when it comes to the game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.